Hi everyone, welcome to Sandy's Wednesday Rune reading for this week, July 22nd, till next week, July 28th. Are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay. First, we have Dagaz. So, this is a rune of spirituality that brings you from one extreme to the other, from the positive to the negative. And it tells you that you need to find your own middle and to do things on a balanced way. It also tells you that you need to move forward to discover and make things evolve. Love. You are in an era where change seems inevitable. You need to do some action to make your situation evolve and find the best solution for you. If you think that the worst is at your door, well, open that door and see by yourself. Money. Either you're satisfied of your financial situation and you don't want to move forward, or you're not, but you're kind of afraid to take some risk. Now, by risk, I'm not telling you to go, for example, gamble, mostly if you have a problem, and spend all of your savings in there. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that maybe with, of course, the help of a financial consultant, maybe you could do some investment or some things like that. Okay? That's what I mean. But remember that if you don't move, you won't get nothing more. So it's time to take some initiative and make things move, to make them evolve, and to receive and harvest some benefits. Work. Your working situation doesn't seem to be happy. You're not satisfied either. You could have better, but you will need to do some action to make it happen. Now remember that if you stay in your own world, you won't be able to open doors to new opportunities. So stop reassuring yourself and move. So by that, I mean go maybe check out some ads in the internet, talk to some friends, go look at the job listings, do anything like that to make it better for you. Again, I'm not saying to act impulsively and to leave your job saying, oh, that's okay, I'm going to find something. No. Always make sure that you have a plan B before quitting your job. Mostly in these hard times right now, so yeah. Health. Maybe you might feel an illness that you already know. It's time to make some research and discover what is this state of mind that brings you again and again toward this illness. Remember that healing your mental and your body are related. So if one doesn't feel right, the other one probably will follow and won't be working at 100%. Now, maybe, for example, make a list of the symptoms that you have. So let's say you're stressed, you're feeling tired, things like that. Now, of course, if you need to see a doctor, go ahead. Okay, this is not professional treatment or tips. Always consult your doctor. But for example, if you feel like this, what makes you feel like that? Why are you stressed and tired? Is it because of your work situation? Is it because you have some financial problem, family problems, or you need to rest more? Too much news on the TVs or internet? What is bringing you to this feeling? Always make sure that there's not some medical condition to it, but if not, try to find out what makes you feel this way. So, for example, if you're looking at the news and after, let's say, 10 minutes you start to feel tired, that might be a sign that it could be this. Okay? So, maybe try to listen to less news, see what happens. Who knows? That might help you. Can be a lack of sleep, maybe because you're of the stress you're living. So addressing, for example, your financial problem might help you feel better. Okay, the next one. Okay, Hagalas. Okay, now just a little things before I start. Usually, when I pick that rune, first thing that comes to my mind is Hel, the goddess Hel. Now, not this time. If you are following my reading, you know that I always say that maybe Elle is wanting to work with you, but this week I don't feel that. It's much more about the meaning of the rune more than the goddess wanting to work with someone. Again, if you feel attracted by her or called by her or you want to work with her, that's okay. But this week, it's not, let's say, on the menu. So, Agalas is telling you that you will be going to have to adapt to some brutal movements. There might be some hell, some disruption. So be aware of that. You will need all the strength of your mental because it's not going to be the time to sit and say, oh no, why me? Why not everyone else? It's not that time. And it's also not the time to try to make your destiny better either. Just be aware that there's going to be some warnings coming your way. So try to work with them to get the best of it. Love. Okay, so there might be some love declaration. Someone might ask you to marry them when you least expect it or where you didn't expect it. Now, if you're single, be careful because love might strike. If you're in a relationship, maybe the past week or month were tense. So maybe one of you might take a spontaneous decision and it might be hurtful for the other partner. So there might be some breakup or something like that. Now, again, if you're single, maybe it's not the good time right now to try to uh, tell someone that you love them, because they might just say no, and it's going to be really brutal. It's not going to be smooth. Let's put it that way. It might be hard. So wait at least another week. Money. Um, the good deal, the deal of the century might come your way. But again, be careful because you might get scammed by something that seems to be too good to be true. And that makes you lose lots of money. So take your time, try to see if there's not hidden surprise, bad surprise, and make sure that everything is legit and legal. Work. There might be some big change coming fast. Maybe you will be afraid to not be able to follow, but if you stay there, you won't receive anything beneficial from these change. So reflect, think, but act. Okay, don't stay there and look at how things are unfolding. Participate at the best that you can and think also before. Don't just follow blindly. Health. There might be some spontaneous healing. You might receive a diagnosis with bad news, with an illness that will need to be treated right now. There might be some broken member. You might have to go to the hospital. Anything is possible. And it's going to be really fast and brutal. So, meaning, just an example like that, you might go out today and fail and break your leg. It can happen really like that. So, be careful. Don't stop to live your life either, but be aware that it might happen. And if you're feeling some symptoms, for example, if you're having some pain on the chest or thing like that, don't wait, go see the doctor. And more important, if you already know that you have some heart problems, okay? Don't wait. And the last one for this week, it's going to be Gebo. Oops, excuse me. So, Gebo represents a gift. Can be when we are giving something to someone, or that we are giving a part of ourselves. Might be a simple gift, share, or even a sacrifice. Now, by sacrifice, I don't mean to something necessarily bad. The best example is that, for example, if you are a smoker and you live with someone that doesn't smoke and that might have some breathing problems, well, you might make a sacrifice by either going to smoke outside when you can, or maybe if you want to and you are willing, maybe try to stop to smoke. Now, you don't have to go this far, but try to accommodate your partner, for example. That's what I mean by sacrifice. Also, remember that when we receive, it might be something beneficial, a gain, or someone sharing themselves with us. So, meaning also that you need to know how to give to know how to receive, okay, and vice versa. Love. You might receive a gift or a beautiful love declaration. Your relationship is based on action that will make you happy. You might meet your soulmate, or maybe you're feeling like you're giving too much and you're suffering. So stop seeing what others are doing wrong and try to make things balance, because maybe it's you that, you know, are not making enough efforts, so that might be triggering you to see them do too much. So try to make things balance. Money. You might win or receive some money that will be welcome. It's time to play. Now, again, if you are a gambler, be careful. Don't put yourself at risk, okay? Or if someone is owning you some money, well, it's time to go and ask for it. Also, you might be asked to give some money. So, again, if you can, do it. If not, don't put yourself at risk again. Work. You might receive the job offer that you were dreaming. Take it. A project with lots of value will be proposed to you. You will be the right person to receive this opportunity. Health. Finally, something good will come to help you with your health. Maybe you discovered a new health program. Well, it's time to test it. Now, again, if you are taking, for example, some medicine, don't stop taking them without asking your doctor or pharmacist or anyone like that. And also be careful if you're taking some pills, because sometimes they might not go with other pills, other treatment, or anything like that. Be very careful about that. Also, if someone around you is having some health problem, it's time to act and to try to help them. Now, by helping, it can be taking them to the doctor, maybe doing some grocery for them if they can't. Maybe if they need some money to buy, let's say, some medicine, if you can, of course, maybe offer to pay for their medicine. Can be helping them with the kids. I'm sorry. Okay. Can be also just to be there to help them with the course, or just, to be there for them and to listen to them. Sometimes that's all that they need. Also, don't hesitate to go see a doctor, psychiatrist, therapist, pharmacist, anyone that can help you. So, thank you for joining me. This was this week rune reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Odin's Day and a wonderful rest of the week. Thank you. See you next week. Bye bye.